And now a KYOU editorial with Vice President and General Manager Mike Elrod.
There's a lot of discussion going on about filling the vacancy on the United States Supreme Court. Without Justice Antonin Scalia, the High Court is split along ideological lines. The new justice could swing the court one way or the other for many years into the future. Remember, it's a lifetime appointment. These interpreters of the Constitution are not elected officials and should be neutral on all political issues. Their job is to make sure a law falls within constitutional boundaries. However, that isn't always the case. Nothing can be completely impartial. The Supreme Court is populated with living, breathing humans who cannot be separated by his or her opinion, which will always be formed by their personal politics. To prove that point, all we have to do is look at all the recent controversial decisions that were decided by the Supreme Court in a 5-4 vote. Since a person will be automatically influenced by their background and history, it stands to reason that an appointee of a certain political party will be liberal or conservative based on the president making that appointment. So in this lame duck year of our president, the opposing party wants to wait on approving a nominee. Should they be allowed? What really does the Constitution say about the Senate's duty? He, the president, shall have the power, by and with the advice and consent of the Senate, to make treaties, provided 2/3 of the senators present concur. And he shall nominate, and by and with the advice and consent of the Senate, shall appoint ambassadors, other public ministers, and counsels, judges of the Supreme Court, and all other officers of the United States, whose appointments are not herein otherwise provided for, and which shall be established by law. But the Congress may, by law, vest the appointment of such inferior officers as they think proper in the president alone, in the courts of law, or in the heads of departments. There is not a provision for a timely vote, even if the president thinks there should be. Anyone who likes President Obama wants a liberal judge and an up or down vote. Those on the Republican side think it's a decision that should be made by the next president. They're betting on it being a person of their party that prevails in November. That's certainly not a sure thing. Hillary Clinton could be making that appointment. Whether you or I like it or not, the Republicans took control of the House in 2010 and the Senate in 2014. And because of those elections, they have the final say. The Constitution does not make them consider a nominee within a certain time frame. There are a lot of strong opinions out there. What's your opinion? Visit our KYOU TV webpage and make a vote.
This has been a KYOU TV editorial.